Welcome back to Project 613. Today we learn two mitzvot. The first mitzvah is the mitzvah of separating teruma. Teruma is the first tithe of the produce that's separated and given to the Kohen. It's called teruma, sometimes it's called teruma gedola. Teruma literally means a raised portion, an elevated portion that has a higher status. It's holy, and it's given to the Kohen. The verse says, Reishis degancha tirosh chavitzarecha, the first of your grain, of your wine, and of your oil. And biblically, this is what a person has to separate teruma from: the grain, wine, and oil. Rabbinically, there is also other produce that a person has to separate teruma from as well. And so long as a person has not separated teruma and given it to the Kohen, they are forbidden from partaking of the rest of the produce for themselves. So first of all, teruma has to be given to the Kohen. Now, how much does a person have to give to the Kohen to fulfill their obligation? Biblically, there is no set amount, and even one grain is enough, is sufficient for a person to fulfill his obligation. But the rabbis set amounts, and they said the average amount that a person should give for teruma is 1 out of 50. A more stingy person would give 1 out of 60, and a more generous person would give 1 out of 40. The mitzvah of teruma applies only in the land of Israel, and also the Kohanim have to be ritually pure in order to eat from the teruma. These days, because the Kohanim are not ritually pure, therefore the teruma is not given to the Kohanim. Rather, the amount is set aside and it's discarded because it cannot be used by the owners either. So this is the mitzvah of teruma. The idea behind this mitzvah really is for the farmer to recognize that all of his blessings really come from Hashem, and therefore a set amount needs to be separated and given to Hashem. And since the Kohanim are God's representatives, they serve Hashem on behalf of the people, therefore they represent God in receiving this gift, and therefore it's given to the Kohanim. But really, the idea is recognizing that our blessings come from Hashem. The second mitzvah that we learned today is called Terumas Meiser, which means that the Levites, after they receive their portion, which we're going to be learning about in a few days' time, that there's another tithe that has to be given to the Levites. But after the Levites receive their tithe, they have to take their own tithe and give to the Kohanim. It's called Meiser Min HaMeiser. They have to give a tenth from the tenth that was given to them, from the tithe that was given to the Levites. They then have to separate an additional 10% of what they've received and give that to the Kohen as teruma as well, and it would have the same status and all the laws of teruma as well. And this is called Terumas Meiser. And this is the mitzvah on the Levites to give to the Kohanim as well. Both of these mitzvahs really accomplish that everyone is always looking higher than themselves. The regular people are looking to the Levites and giving the Levites who are higher than them. The Levites are giving to the Kohanim who are higher than them. And really the Kohanim as well are looking up to Hashem, because they realize that the only reason why they are receiving all these gifts is because they are Hashem's representatives, as just mentioned. And therefore, both of these mitzvahs really represent this idea of everyone having a higher consciousness and realizing that in truth, all of our blessings come from Hashem, and that's who we have to thank. Have a wonderful day.